Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Here we go with another one of these. Now I am going to go ahead and set up my stream here. So just be patient with me for a little bit while I get this all set up. We're going to be painting some Shadows of Brimstone tonight. This usually takes a little while before before this thing shows up. So it looks like do not have anything up yet. But let's take 30 seconds to show you guys what we're working on. We will be working on some Shadows of Brimstone Forbidden Fortress. We are down to the heroes and like the main boss, which I don't think I need to have painted by Friday. I'm sorry, by Saturday. But we're going to try to get all this done anyway, just so I don't have to think about it. All right, so let's go to Live Dashboard here. And I'm going to change the title of this stream to Painting Shadows of Brimstone. Here we go. Let's just go, it was on Build and BS, so we're going to go Painting Shadows of Brimstone Forbidden Fortress Heroes. Yes. And support the stream. Why does that put that in there? No one needs that. Painting Shadows of Stone. Heroes. Support my extra life campaign. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna plug. If I have to plug anything, it's gonna be my extra life campaign, people. Because you totally should support me on Extra Life. You should totally support me on Extra Life because this money isn't for me. It's not for me, okay? I don't deserve any money. Don't worry about me. Just, oh, that's not what yeah, we want to look for that player. Let's look for that player. There he is. So we're going to look for that player. We're going to click on his thing. And we are going to put that in the dashboard. Alright, and we'll go like that. And it looks like we are good to go. So then that's good. I don't know how to save this. How do you save this? Do you just do that? Just do that. Let's go to the actual event. It looks like it is now ready to go. I'm going to go watch it on here. And there we go, we're live. Okay. I'm going to mute myself there. Okay. So if you're watching this, then you should be able to determine who our heroes are for Saturday's game. Okay, so here we go with the heroes. In no particular order, just the ones closest to me. Josie will be playing a Geisha, which is super fun. It's not that dissimilar to the saloon girl she played in City of Ancients. And then we have Yvonne is going to be playing the sorceress, who is basically Karis. So Karis again in Shadows of Brimstone. Andrew's going to be playing the No Limit Soldier. So that's the soldier boy. And I will be playing Judgmental Munkle. So I will be playing the monk character. So we're going to do a little bit of face work right now. So let's go ahead and get into that. Things are going to get a little tight. We're going to be working detail stuff here for a minute. Okay. So if you have any questions, comments, threats, let us know what you're doing and what you up to. Once again, welcome to Play It Painted Live. All right. I put my Extra Life stream campaign in the description of this video if you want to participate in any of the raffles Saturday night. So even if you're watching this on record, you can go ahead and follow that link to my Extra Life campaign. Please donate. It's to a fantastic cause, and you could win some great swag doing that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's what we're doing. And right now we're going to work on some eyeballs. Okay, one of my favorite things to do. Actually, it's not. I'm being super sarcastic. But you gotta do eyeballs. You gotta do eyeballs. Even with these sculpts being as small as they are, the eyeballs are super, super small on these. You can see right here. That's how small the eyeballs are. And this one here will have geisha makeup as well. So I'm gonna paint in some kind of bigger eyeballs for her. Because why not? That's why. Let's paint in some bigger eyeballs so she can have some expression in her face. I realize that we're going to be putting big eyeballs on these miniatures. A little bit more water into this thinned down black gray color. So those are her eyeballs. Or we haven't done the eyeballs yet, but this one here, she looks so angry. Oh, angry sorceress. Okay. Then we got the No Limit Soldier, who has very tiny eyeballs. Very tiny. And then the monk eyeballs are actually underneath this helmet, so it's almost, I mean, it's very not worth painting these in. Do I do it? Yes, I do it because I don't want my miniatures to not have a soul. They need they need eyeballs. They need eyeballs or they won't have a soul. Okay? That's why. I hear you judging me. Don't judge me. Okay? Just need to have eyeballs. Alright, now I need the wet paint. I forgot I need to buy some more Arctic white. I need to buy some more Arctic white. Alright. So I am in the Discord for anybody wanting to join and watch me absolutely live, like 1000% live. You can hop on our Discord and do that. But in the meantime, we're going to paint some eyeballs. Okay. Some eyeballs on her. Paint some eyeballs on her. There we go. Eyeballs and eyeballs and eyeballs. Let's paint these eyeballs. getting there. Getting these eyeballs. I'm telling you, it's super quiet right now. There we go. He's going to be very expressive, that one. That one there is going to be very, very expressive. I don't know why my guy looks like Chevy Chase in the face here. But yes, he is going to have eyeballs. Even the guy whose eyeballs you can't see will have eyeballs. I generally hate miniatures like this that have like hoods or things that cover their faces. It bugs me. All right. And now to dot the eyeballs, which is the hardest part of the process of painting eyeballs, is dotting the eyes. I feel like I just broke the umbrella. No, I didn't. Here we go. There. She has, I think those eyes have to be a little bit more, the pupils have to be a little bit deeper. Just a little bit, right? Just a little thicker so that there really isn't much discussion about whether or not the eyes are symmetric. There we go. She has a good expression on her face. We like her. Here's the angry one. Arm here is in the way. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Kind of looking that way. Got a little expression there on her face. All right. You know, these two guys, it doesn't matter that, their eyes don't matter that much because their eyes are so small. Wow. Yeah. You can't even tell that that guy, his eyes are so small that when I dot the eyes, there's like no whites left. There we go. Looks a little cross-eyed. It's okay. He's still a good shot, folks. He's still a good shot. All right. And finally, my character here. No, I missed. Cannot get a good. There we go. There. He actually has decent eyes for a guy that you'll never see his eyes. But okay. Right. Okay. So let's paint. I think the first guy we're going to paint up is this dude here, No Limit Soldier. He is going to be Brewer's colors. So he'll be mostly yellow and like dark brown and and black. So here we go with the No Limit Soldier. And I'm not gonna switch around much. We're just gonna paint them. You know, if I have to switch colors a bunch of times, it's fine. As long as, oh, I forgot. I actually should paint in. Well, it's fine. Let's paint in all the yellow parts. So he will definitely have a yellow bandana, and he'll have yellow in most of his clothing, like the under armor parts will be yellow as well, right? I guess I'll go in the order by which we've picked our characters. So No Limit Soldier is first, followed by the monk, because I actually chose my character after Andrew chose his. Then we'll do the sorceress, and then finally the geisha. Right? It's a lot of No Limit Soldier Boy yellow here. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting or what you should be painting. Tonight we're painting Shadows of Brimstone. And specifically, we're painting the heroes we're going to need for Saturday night's game. Alright, so leave us a comment, let us know what you're working on, or if you have any questions, comments on or threats for what we are currently painting right now. You can also just casually talk to me about Guild Ball or Malifaux or anything else that's on your mind, because I will most likely respond to it. It's what I do, people. It's what I do. I respond to you and your whims. And I say, hey, but what's going on with you? Yeah, but hey, what's going on with you? I keep asking. Okay. We're just gonna, for simplicity here, like I said, No Limit Soldier, his outfit is mainly gonna be Brewer's colors. Just so Andrew will feel at home playing a Brewer's type character. Alright. This like sleeping bag he's got on his back, that's gotta be like that'll be a skeletal horde color. And we'll paint all that while this yellow is drying. So we're going to let this yellow dry. We're going to paint the sleeping bag that he has on his back. You know, maybe I start the monk at the same time. Well, while I have most of this major stuff here blocked out. Oops, looks like I missed a little bit with that yellow. There we go. Let's go ahead and touch up a little of this yellow. Truly is no limit from the No Limit soldiers. Right. It's like a rope there with a flintlock. All right. So, oh, I'm gonna give him a little yellow band here for his top knot. Okay. Okay. Let's do, while all that stuff is drying, let's do some more detail on the face. Oh, wait. So we're going to do the details on the hair and face. This guy has a goatee. So I'll paint that like that. There we go. And then we'll paint this in. So I made his hairline receding probably a little bit more than the sculpt actually calls for, but it just looks correct. Well, this guy definitely looks like an Asian brewer. Whoops. Okay. Let's do so we'll do black sort of rope or strap accents here. And this whole rope here will be black. Okay. And like I was saying, like the main detail of his armor will be dark brown. Okay. There really isn't much to this guy per se. All right. It's either gonna be dark brown or snake bite. I'm not 100% sure yet. Kind of leaning more towards dark brown just for a stronger contrast. So let's go ahead and just do dark brown because I said so. So we're gonna do some wildwood. And this is gonna just make up a lot of like the armor plates here. Right. I want it to look like he's wearing some very, very heavy duty, you know, like leather leather Bushi armor. Because that's what this guy is, basically. He's a Bushi warrior, right? Who is a soldier fighting, probably in the service of a samurai shogun, I would think. So yeah, we're gonna make him look more like a brewer. Oops. There we go. Well, he is pretty damn cool. Just need to get that to transfer a little bit. There we go. We'll get some armor there. Okay. So these look samurai greaves here. Pretty cool. All right, and we'll do the rest of we'll do this armor down here. Let's just do the whole thing that color. Just to avoid, any kind of confusion running that way. Real simple. Really simple model. But very fun, very effective. Right? And then we'll make this part of his sword brown in color. He's pretty awesome, this dude. He is the No Limit Soldiers. The Soldier Boy. For those of you who remember the movie, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Yo, it's the Soldier Boy. Damon Wayans. This is, having to explain to people that there were Wayans brothers before Sean and Marlon. Sean and Marlon were really just sort of the backups. And really it was about Keenan and Damon. Okay, I'm really kind of all about this guy right now. He's pretty awesome. All right, I love that. Okay. Now let's paint the gunstock snakebite leather. Yeah, so this is this traditional rifle, the wood is going to be lighter than this heavy leather armor. Is it a little ironic that I painted the leather in a color called wildwood and I painted the wood in a color called snakebite leather? Alright, let's paint in, let's use some basilicanum gray to paint the rifle. And then also at the same time, no. It's nice to just be able to concentrate on one mini, right? And then just move on to the next one. So let's go basilicanum gray. Pretty cool. All right. Next up is the monk. So we'll start off with the hat being a skeleton horde color. Let's get in this area underneath the hat. All right. And so now let's go ahead. So the main robes are going to be, so I guess the under robe here will be white, and then the top robe will be some sort, probably a blue color. Yeah, probably blue color. Let's go in with the Griff Charger gray. All right, so right here. Yeah. Well, let's just do it all at the same time. So we'll start off with this color. Griff Charger gray on everything. I'm really just kind of using the Griff Charger gray as an undercoat for white robes. It's a really nice color. It's a good like undertonal gray for this whole thing. But yeah, we're gonna give him a nice full proper paint job. And we're gonna make his staff More of like a gold look to it. Okay. Okay, so yes, there's three potential colors for his robes. There's the under robe, which is this part. Then there's the main robe, which is this part. And then he has this like thing show, this additional wrap around him. Such a cool bottle. All right. Like I said, we're going to go with a gold staff. So I'm going to try to not hit any of the wrapping on the staff. I want the wrapping to remain like skeleton horde. Be careful about contrast paints wanting to blend if they run into each other because they stay open longer. He also has a really cool lantern. I do like this somewhat boring guy. I don't know, I think he's still pretty cool to paint a monk like this. Alright. So yeah, he does have like a lantern. I'm not sure exactly what we're planning on doing with it. I don't think I'm going to do any OSL or anything like that. It's not part of the plan anyway. Okay, and this snake bite, I'm sorry, the skeleton horde here is just designed to kind of dirty up this wrapping a little bit. Right, dirty it up, blend it up with the rest of the model. All right, so I don't know that I want the main robe to be white. So the main robe, maybe more brown, like you could have a brown robe. I don't know. This here can be black. No, I like maybe blue. And I like this. This could be blue here. This could be, maybe that can be white. Maybe that can be white. I don't know that I like that, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. Let's make that blue. Let's make this super dark. Yeah, let's do 2 colors of blue. We'll do super dark blue there. And then this inside robe could be a really nice color. Like it could be Arkelian green. I don't know. You tell me how to pronounce it. Arkelian green, like it's gonna pee on you. I'm going to piss on you. Could be that. Let's do that. Let's make this robe Arkelian green. And this would have made a really nice color for the Geisha. Oops. Oops. Sorry, Geisha. Okay. Ooh, gosh, look at that giant mold line I just found. The Geisha can be... The Geisha is going to be pink anyway. It's fine. Yeah. It's a really nice color. So, wow. Like, nobody is around tonight. Oh well. I'm still gonna paint. We're still gonna do everything we can to make this happen for Saturday. Well, we're well on our way, right? The mobs are done. Now that is one of the fanciest robes on a monk. Okay. All right. Now let's do um, and let's do a dark blue there. Wow, this is a bright ass monk, man. No wonder why he's so judgmental. You would be judgmental too if you had all this pressure on you, wearing such bright colors. go. Wow. Okay. Getting there. These paint up so damn fast. Let's give him like blue sandal tops like that. What's up with the sandal design? All right. Okay. This just might be a quiet, like no one in attendance stream. Whoops. All right. And this, I want the white detail here to be very bright up top here. Yeah. I want that to be super white up there. Here. There we go. Pretty nice. His outfit clashes a little bit because he's got two different kinds of blues on. I suppose I could give him, I kind of want to give him a brown robe now that I think about it. Yeah. I wonder how it'll look. Let's do snakebite leather. Let's give him a snakebite leather robe and see. It's going to make him look more drab, but he's a monk for crying out loud. He doesn't need to have that weird Barkillian blue. Ooh, that's ugly. Wow. It's like a weird green now. Ugh. Ugh. That's ugly. That is one ugly green. Well, okay. That's not going to work. Plan B, you're just going to we're going to coat the whole thing in a solid color. Let's do that, and then we'll coat it in a solid color, and then I'll just fix it. But yeah, because it's gross. It's not a good color. He will have a fairly plain brown robe. But man, is that one ugly. That is one ugly brown, man. Yeah. So we'll go with this brown, which also looks quite ugly. But let me just say, it will, once we wash it, it will actually look pretty nice. I just wanted a brown that's going to cover reasonably well. All right. I wonder, did we just lose our audience permanently? You know what I mean? I can't help but wonder that. Oh man, what is going on here? This brown is having problems. It's having issues. It's going to have drying issues. This stuff is going to dry. Oops. Yeah, it is. It's going to dry weird. Like glossy. It's not good. Oop. Your recoating contrast paints is kind of a nightmare. It's just not a good process. Contrast paints don't really let much stick on top of it. And this brown I picked is not the best brown for covering up stuff. That stuff is still a lot of contrast paint on there. Hey, what's up, Sean? Welcome to the feed. Nice, quiet evening. Trying to make my monk more drab now than he was just a few minutes ago when he was too flashy looking. Now he's gonna be super drab, which is fine because again, monk. So we'll get him to that point. And that's pretty good. Okay. Let's get him to that point. And let's let that dry for a minute. I may actually start the next model while we're doing this, but let's paint in a sock or two. Yeah, the next model is the Geisha. And I'm determining if I want a pink Geisha or blue Geisha. I think I'm going to go pink Geisha because we get to go the opposite of this monk. So I think, yeah. How are you enjoying them 10 Thunders? Eh. These aren't 10 Thunders. I, these are for Shadows of Brimstone. But, and I haven't, I guess the only 10 Thunders I've played was Mei Feng. And I don't know what to think about that. So, Mei Feng is okay. I was not, weird thing, I will say right now, I'm less impressed with Mei Feng than I am with Karis. Really kind of liking Karis more than Mei Feng. All right. So, do we want to green or pink? Green might be kind of nice. Pink? Okay. Said pink. Let's do pink. But we're gonna do actual pink. I'm gonna use this contrast as the base color, and then I'll come back and hit it with actual pink. Right, so that, because Arkelian pink is not very pink, as you can see. It's more of a magenta color. I mean, in Malifaux, not this game. Yeah. Okay. Chat's a little bit behind, but yes. Yeah. I think Mei Feng is okay. She's the only master so far that I can honestly say I feel fairly underwhelmed with. Not that she's bad. She just doesn't have the crazy like wow factor that the other masters have. I don't think right the rails is okay. It's a nice, gives you some nice mobility and stuff, and it's gonna be fantastic in certain. She's definitely gonna have some very very good matchups, I think, but I don't know if that's enough to impress me. That's what I'm saying. Next thing I need to figure out is what is the accent color with this pink. Black? Yeah, maybe it's black or it's just players. Yeah, I mean, I already got rid of Mei Feng. Um, someone bought her from the Extra Life pre-sale. So that problem is already solved. Don't need to worry about Mei Feng anymore. Uh oh, my cat wants out. One sec. Let's let the cat out. Go on. Go on, buddy. All right. White or gold would work. Not really sure what other color might work here for the, for her wrap, basically. What color is going to accent pink well? I think the absolute worst color here would be red. Blue would look a little weird as well. And you can see white is not terrible. Like white's okay. All right. You working on anything tonight? You painting anything? Congrats on your job, by the way. Always good to be on the plus column of the earnings scale there. I was talking to Jose the other night, trying to see if he could help you find. Did the new Rasputina stuff? I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been looking. Let's work on getting this pink down. Okay, we'll let that dry for a minute. Kind of nice. Yeah. All right. Wow. Yeah, this brown still has issues. Like it's pulling apart on itself. It's just not a good. It's not a good paint. It's just not good. It's just all kinds of weirdness going on with that. I don't know. I think I need to apply a different brown. That brown is not doing me any favors. It's like all that. Yeah, that's good, dude. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go darker. Because this is not helping. Whoa. Screwed up. Ah, I'll come back and fix that. Get as much of it off as I can with a damp brush. There. That's better, and then I just come back and touch it up now. So yeah. Yeah, good stuff though. Man, this model has just become a nightmare because the colors that I chose are all fighting each other. But it's okay. Luckily, it's just the monk. Just does not, does not have to have the wildest color scheme out there. He's a monk. You paint him brown. You hope that one of these browns actually covers worth a damn, and then you can move on with your life. Now we're going to give him a good thick coat of brown, like really dark brown. and then kind of come back and, whoa, man, this brown is getting everywhere. It's a real problem. Ah, man. Trying to fix it and making it worse. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these browns, but everybody wants to act like a dick tonight. Let's do that. Alright. And while we're waiting for that to dry, let's do some let's do some Gilliman flesh on these gold parts to give the gold a burnished look. So still probably a little too gold looking. So good, we'll go a little heavier than we normally would. All right. And then we'll get the staff. Cool. So so now you're gonna be on a, how many hours are you getting part-time hours or full-time hours? I'm not sure how that works. Let that dry. Oh yeah. They'll this'll this'll be okay though. You just need these, I just need that coat to dry. I mean, it's a monk. It doesn't have to look great. He'll be all right. He'll be fine. I am gonna paint his little chin strap though. You finished some Power Ranger stuff? Nice. Yeah. I mean, I am, by the way, if you're tired of chatting on here with the delay, you can always just hop onto the on-air section in Discord. And I am live there. Alright. So there's that. We'll let that dry. By the way, here's the first guy. The Andrew's playing this dude, so I painted him to look more like Brewers. He's the No Limit Soldier. The Soldier Boy. Alright. Yeah. Let's get some pink on. And get the Geisha. Actually, you know what I need to do for the Geisha? Is I actually have to paint. I gotta paint her makeup. Totally forgot. So I'm gonna add some white to a fair highlight. So before I even hit the pink, let's do the Geisha makeup. It should be pretty fun. Alright. Wait a second. Okay, cool. So this isn't exactly white, but we're going in. We're gonna do it fairly white. Right? Uh-oh. Pretty nice so far. All right. So here we go. There we go. Starting to look more like a geisha. I'm gonna paint some. Let's paint some liner around her eyes. And let's paint her lips in. All right. I want like a nice vibrant color to match. Maybe a blue or a green. Like a really vibrant blue. Like magic blue. That Andrea blue is kind of cool. This dark blue is cool. Or purple. Purple would actually match better. So let's find a purple or like a really deep magenta. Ooh, that's a nice. Let's like this like warlock purple would be nice. Let's do that. All right. Okay. And all I'm gonna do here, basically paint it on kind of like an eyebrow that you painted too close. There you go. So you can kind of see it. I don't want it to like overpower the whole face. There you go. That's kind of nice right there. Yeah. I like that quite a bit. Oh, I like that. That's so nice. Okay, let's do, where's that sunset red? This is a nice color for the lips. There, the sculpt itself didn't really have well-defined lips, so I'm gonna kind of freehand this. I'm trying to. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not terrible. Just trying to get the shape right. So maybe a little bit longer here. Like if you get the Geisha makeup right, the rest of the model is going to be fairly forgiving. All I gotta do is clean up. There we go. It's not bad. There. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right. So there's that. Then let's go ahead and, gosh, what's going on with my poor monk here? Color, just let that color dry. Let it dry fully. Let it do what it's gonna do. And then let's do her hair. It should also be like, is that a comb? Oh, she should have a comb somewhere in there. So let's just paint what I think there's a comb here. And let's just paint that. Let's paint that comb in right there. Okay. And now let's paint the heron. I love painting stuff like this. It actually, yeah, Josie picked this earlier today because I was like pressing her to choose a character so I knew what to paint. I was pretty happy that I thought for sure she was gonna pick the ninja or the kitsune. But she chose wisely. She chose the geisha. This is gonna be awesome. Another awesome like support character. Our party is all ranged in support. Well, I think my character is almost like a hybrid tank healer, which is fantastic. So we should be able to tank a bunch of stuff. All right. So if you're just joining us, welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting or what you should be painting. Tonight we're just painting up some heroes for Shadows of Brimstone Forbidden Fortress, a game that we're going to be playing this Saturday on this channel. Live just like this, except there will be 3 people gaming with me. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now let's do... I want to do another layer of brown on this thing. This poor monk has like so many layers of brown. That layer, even there, has not dried yet. Jeebus. Jeebus, Jeebus. Let's keep doing a fresh layer of brown until something actually sticks. It's just such a thick... Now there's just such a thick coat of paint on this thing. On this poor monk. I don't want to see any hint of the previous color that was on there. He just didn't look right all super bright like that. I like this a lot better. Okay, cool. Let that dry. Back to her. Let's get her pink down. All right. But yeah, look at how fun this is. That is a super duper fun model. That is so much fun. Love that. Okay. So this, as you can see, this geisha here is going to be a true pink, not volupus pink, but like actual pink. That's what we're going for. If you have an idea, if you have a suggestion on what what color the wrap and the detail should be to match with the pink, let me know. Now, actual like traditional, I've seen a pink kimono like this, and the accent color is like usually like orange or yellow. And I might do that, but I'm not 100% sure because she has the volupus pink. This creature has volupus pink, but she has the yellow. Maybe they're sisters. Maybe that ghost is mad at her because they're wearing the same outfit essentially. Maybe I should do that. That could be like the backstory. Yeah, maybe they were sisters. Maybe they were sisters. And they have like the same kimono. Maybe they were sisters promised to the same man or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a backstory. It's okay. I don't absolutely need a backstory, but it would be fun if I had one. But yeah. Any suggestions on this second color? Obviously the white looks like it's not bad as well. Like that's not a bad... secondary color. And she's a geisha, so I mean, to have it white, normally white and pink is such a like desaturated model. It's such a faded looking model. It's usually not a good idea, but those are like the colors that you'd roll, man. If you're painting, if you were wearing traditional geisha garb. I don't know. Yellow might be kind of cool. There's a secondary color there. What a freaking awesome model, though, I will say. Whoa, what's up? It's going all right. Uh, I so far am done with 22 models, and yeah, so I'm in the home stretch, but it's all character models from here. So the home stretch always takes a little bit longer. Yeah, like all the generic minions are done at this point, and I just have to paint the main dungeon boss, and then it's all characters. But what I decided to do, though, in the interest of time, is just do the characters we're playing Saturday, and then if I have time, I'll paint the other 4 heroes. Yeah, that way. I don't know, I'm hoping to get at least 2 or 3 games out of this, because once you spend this amount of money and time painting, that was like my main concern, was like, okay, I want to buy it because I want to play it, but I want to make sure we get our money's worth by making sure we get to play it enough times. It's just a lot of pink. Your salt? I thought, no, I thought you'd painted salt. Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, cool. That's cool. I have my resin alks are in, but I'm not painting. I'm probably not painting them anytime soon. But they're here. Not really. I'm just busy with other stuff that's more urgent. You know, I just bought that team because it's Alchemist. But I don't necessarily need them. Yeah, something like that. It may be more than that. I don't remember. Yeah, 5. I would believe 5. It's at least 5 actually by my count. Okay. Man. Yeah, but it's all good. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. I don't know what you mean by orange. Like orange outfit? I like painting orange. It's one of my. Sure. Yeah, I just like painting orange. Anytime I have excuse to paint orange, I will paint it. No, why? It's just one of the coolest colors for me, painting wise, anyway. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't see how that's cheating. Yeah, I don't see how that's cheating, but carry on. Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Nice. Well, I got to play some Malifaux last night, which was cool. Um, Played good old Colette versus Yuko, which is super odd because the strategy was Reckoning, and those aren't typically the masters you consider for that strategy. But Chris wanted to play Yuko, and I wanted to play Colette, so we did it. Um, and yeah, Colette did Colette things that game. There was a lot of there was a whole just annoying part of the field where you couldn't get anything done. Where it was just Colette, Yuko, and Tannen. Like three characters that don't actually fight, but they just sort of control everyone around them. Just like this whole, it was like a whole zone of you can't do really anything while the actual fighting was going on other parts of the board. It was cool. I guess that's one way of looking at it. I kind of look at it like, um, I kind of look at it like very, like people just trying to entertain one another. Because that's kind of how well, that's kind of how like Colette works. Is she just tries to dazzle you, and then you have Yuko, who is just there stealing information from you, and then Tannen is just boring you to death with his chatter. Yeah, but that game was super fun because you got to do I got to do a lot of cool shenanigans stuff. I fielded the Corfi duet and Carlos. So I had Carlos Corfi duet, a Soulstone miner, and I think a mannequin. That was my list. And he had a bunch of 10T stuff that he had that giant dude who's firing this Gatling gun. And he actually never got to fire it. Like I just threw turn 1, I presto changeoed him into my backfield with the Corfi duet waiting. And they just ripped him, they just killed him. They killed him pretty quick back there. He didn't really, actually, no, I mean, it did take the majority of turn 2 to finally kill him just because flips were bad. But we ended up killing him. Yeah, I only scored 2 points off the strategy, which is normal for Reckoning. The previous game I had with Karis against Cody, I managed to score 3 off Reckoning, which is a record. Like I've never scored 3 off Reckoning. And then yeah, well, Karis is gonna have an easier time of it, but it's still pretty hard to do. But yeah, it was fun. Just breaking out Colette again is always fun. I wish Malifaux games were faster. They're just so long. Yeah, there's just a lot of information. Mm-hmm. Shoot. Then you should be playing combat teams, I think. I think you should be playing Lady Justice or Victoria. You should be playing, yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you should be playing Guild. I don't know. Guild isn't the. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's just there are players that make people feel bad, but I don't think it has to do with Guild. They happen to be Guild players. If the one faction in my experience that makes people feel bad is Neverborn. Yeah, Neverborn can make people feel bad. But Guild, eh. Hmm. There's not a lot of Guild players in 3rd edition, apparently. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more. Right now, I think 10T is really what the most popular, um, the most popular faction. Okay, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a wash. Yes, it's cool that she's pink, but she's gotta have some shading. She's just like too pink. And I guess white is an okay other color here. But that's I would say Guild, yeah, well, specifically Lady J, and then if you're gonna play Outcast, specifically, um, um, what's her name? Specifically Victoria's. But it used to be you could play Bayou, but they actually made Bayou pretty good and complicated at the same time. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds about right. I don't know. I think trying to the when you can't figure something out in Malifaux, one of the worst things to do is to try to fight it. In my experience, you don't if something is like really powerful or really annoying, the best recourse for me has always been, okay, let's play fundamentals. Let's get back to our strategy. Let's figure that out. Let's activate well. Let's pick, you know, let's oh zip, yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Zip is kind of like Colette in that regard. You just don't like trying to fight him head on is a waste of time. Um, and then yeah, his pianos can give him a lot of board control too, and he's pretty fast. And he has some really good henchmen at his disposal as well. Yeah, the two Ewong box is not good. Okay, getting there. Mhm. Ulix? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Is Seamus? Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, Seamus is cool. It's a fun. I never got to play McMorning. As soon as I was done painting him, he was sold. So that didn't last. I heard you got McMorning, baby. I do. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's cool. I love the game. I just you. Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense. It's tough because I really think you need to just keep playing the same keyword over and over again until you get comfortable with it, which is kind of counterintuitive to the game because you should be good at like at probably two or three keywords you should be pretty comfortable with. But learning, you have to just pick a keyword and like get good at it. Get good. Mhm. Um that's kind of like I had to I've been when we picked up third edition, I was like, yeah, I got to force myself to play Colette. Like I this is what I want to play. And so I know she's going to be good at certain things and not good at other things, but these first games, I'm just going to keep throwing her in no matter what and figure out. Yeah. And now it's at the point where I actually honestly feel like I could drop her into pretty much anything. Even though there are going to be matchups that I know she's going to be terrible against, but because I understand how to hire for her crew, depending on the strats and schemes and stuff, like I'm even, yeah, I would just say I'm 100% comfortable with her whenever, like, um, yeah. So I think Yvonne is like secretly really good with Karis now because she keeps playing Karis. And she keeps wanting to play Karis. So she's she's really getting comfortable with that keyword, which is awesome. And that's great because she will always have something that she can play and be like, okay, well, I don't really care what the strats or schemes are. I know how to play this crew, and you can just play that crew until you get bored of it and you're like, okay, I need something else. My problem is I don't think I could ever actually get bored of playing Colette. I don't think I could. Oh, hey, what's up, Hexus Pano? Yeah, like I don't think right. Yeah, I just don't think I could get bored of that. But I should play other things just so to kind of, in my case, I should play other things just so that people don't always like go into a game thinking, okay, I just have to counter Colette because I'm playing against Octave. But but that's probably overthinking. It's not like I'm gonna jump into a bunch of organized play. Oh, thanks. Well, I appreciate that. I I think any game I tend to there's like usually like one thing that I super love, and then nothing else is quite as good or as fun for me. Like Alchemist, like yeah, I love playing them. I kind of like playing some of the other stuff, but I really, when it comes down to it, I like playing Alchemist. Hmm. Well, hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Dude, I don't think I would be a very good fish player. I think I'd be a pretty terrible fish player. And I love playing ball teams. Um, yeah, like to its extreme, because yeah, like I played Navs for a little bit, and I came to the conclusion like, okay, like they're good when you can make your goals and make your passes and stuff like that, but you have to have the game plan you have to have with them is in like compared to what I like to play is like a shitty game plan for me. It's like, okay, so I'm going to play a low momentum game plan that's going to rely a lot more on, um, you know, it's going to rely a lot more on really careful positioning and understanding my spacing better and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not great at that. I like the two teams I like, they give me that option to not have to be as good at that, but keep a legitimate takeout threat on the board. Hmm. That's interesting. I see. Hmm. Yeah. I sure. Trying to figure out what color I want her to be. I guess orange. I guess orange. Yeah, I thought about turquoise. But I think I'm gonna just stick with like a really strong fire theme here. So I'll do orange. If you don't count board games, which I don't, because I don't keep up with board games, I'm gonna say no. I haven't seen. Yeah, they haven't like there haven't been any like new mini games that come in or anything like that. And then also the um, like the Malifaux and Guild Ball stuff has all kind of been the same. No, and even stuff that I normally like will buy that they restock, they haven't been getting, and yeah, they haven't been getting that kind of stuff in either. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, I have that. You know, I honestly didn't like either of those characters after playing them. I was like, nah, yeah, like, nah. Yeah, I don't know. Just neither one of them really. I like the pieces I have already, so I was pretty happy with that. Oh, is that her hair still? Holy shit. This chick has a lot of hair. Okay. Well, let's celebrate them locks then. That is hair. Damn, she got a lot of hair. Then I gotta figure out what is the cool accent color for this. Yeah, that is wild. But yeah, the weird thing about Malifaux, I would say, is I absolutely love the game, but I don't need to play it all the time. I'm okay just like watching other people play Malifaux. Like I'll just come down and just watch a couple people play Malifaux and be like, oh, that was a good enough experience for me. I don't actually need to play it. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Um, I played one game last night. I haven't like other than like when we just barely got back into it. I haven't been like, oh, I need to play 2 games of Malifaux tonight. It's usually like I'll play one game and be happy and talk about that game. And that's different than Guild Ball. Guild Ball, it's like, nah, let's play 2 games and then I'll be good with 2 games. 3 games is much. It's a bit much for a regular weeknight thing. But 2 games is perfect. You know, you feel a little tired at the end of it, yeah. Hmm. I think what I'm gonna do. I, for me, by the time I get to the third, um, by the time I get to the third game, I'm actually pretty amped because the second game is always the hard one for me. Yeah, the third game is usually fun, even if it is like, even if I'm like 2-0 on the day, and I know I'm playing against a really good player. It's that middle game that gets me. Contrast. I am using contrast. Oops. Oi. Well, if I've gone um, 1-1 on a 3-game tournament, the third game is like my favorite game because I'm not playing like I'm probably not playing the strongest player there. I'm playing probably somebody who is maybe a little bit closer to my average skill, and those are fun games for me. Hey, what's up, Andrew? I'm thinking I need to res my Amy and play the Geisha. Sorry, dude. Josie reserved the Geisha, but I did paint up your no limit soldier in the Brewers. He's in Brewers yellow, so you know which one is yours. I will shoot this gun at your face. This guy here. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Oh, I love mirror matches. I love them for just because for Alchemist. Alchemist mirror match is amazing. How many peeps going to be gaming this Saturday? Um, our party. There's 4 people in our party, Andrew. Um, so, so this is Yvonne's character. She's playing the sorceress, who is basically just Karis. So Karis again in this game. You're playing No Limit Soldier, and Josie's playing the Geisha, and I am playing Judgmental Munkle. I'm the Judgmental Munkle. Shadows of Brimstone. How about 100 of Brimstone? He's just going to judge you as he heals you. So our party is, we don't have like a true tank. I guess I'm the closest thing to a tank in the party, but I'm also the healer. So I'm like the hybrid tank healer. But yes. Yeah, it should be good. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes and no. I kind of see your point. Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, I see. All right, we're going with Halloween colors. So orange and black. Or should just maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I could do yellow there. Actually, it's not a bad thought. I could do that. You're actually super pumped for the Chicago team tourney. Tourney, yes. Yes. So am I. Very much so. I hope that happens. That will be fun. All right. There, she have a fire. She on fire. All right. So that's black. This is black. Let's do yellow. But yeah, this is a fun model to paint. This is fun model. She gonna. Oh yeah. I have never gone to LA Comic Con, so I do not know what that entails. Oh, cool. I met Burt Ward. Mm-hmm. We must show SFG the power of the OC meta. Yes. She's so orangey. Yeah. It's just Asian. Oh, gotta go. Good night, Andrew. See you later, man. She's so burdenate now. Should I fade the bottom of the orange to red to really give her more burninate? Let's do it. Let's just make it as much burninate as possible. But yeah. These characters are pretty rad. Yeah. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a good pairing of games, I think. It's true. Those games are good. Yeah. Or are there enough people to play it multiple times, really? Yeah, so I'm gonna fade that. Yeah, my main issue with Monpok is it's a whole new scale of stuff that we need, and the terrain gets very expensive for that game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, screwed up. Ah! Don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Night Models makes cool models, and they make not great games. That's Yeah, their games are just so the rules are just so odd. That. Yeah, that's most people though. That's most people and Night Models. Should this yellow be a yellow or should it be a gold? Okay. Well, I'll do the little. I'm gonna give the tiara here a little burnish so it looks a little more like a gold. Sure. This is the sorceress model. Yeah. She wanted. She told me spooky colors, and I was like, "What's a spooky color?" She said red, but I'm not giving her red. I'm giving her orange, faded down to red. What's the exact reason? Oh yeah, yeah. It's like a fire. She does look pretty damn fun. She's kind of darker skin than the other characters. Interesting. No, I didn't do that on purpose. She just ended up being darker skin than the other characters. No, I'm actually down with that. It's cool. Let's do. Yeah, these. Ah, yeah, actually, there's a lot I like around Infinity. I just don't like Infinity. Like their community seems pretty cool, and um, you know, the models are fantastic. Um, but the game, I hate the game. Oh, that doesn't. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I played paratroopers at one point when I was trying out the game. Yeah. 40K had that rule too back in the day when you teleported uh when you teleported Terminators in, you could lose the entire squad. And I've seen it happen, and it's amazing every time it happens. I laughed so hard when that happened in 40K. Come on, man. Um, where is Christ? Shock attacks were cool. I liked the shock attack gun. I don't know. It was super fun. Yeah, I like that you could. God, why were we talking about 40K? But I like that you could like you could like port those snotlings inside Terminator armor. They just appear inside the armor and eat the person on the inside. That was awesome. I loved that. I don't know. I Yeah, but that iteration of the shock attack gun hasn't existed in a while anyway. So it's been a while since they've been right. I had a person comment on one of my old videos where I had a video where I was talking about old school. I was talking about old school GW Eldar, and he was like, "Are you? Can you show me every old Eldar model?" And I was like, and I hadn't responded yet, but I need to tell him like, no, because I quit that shit a while ago. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Yep. Been a long time. All right. For me, uh, it's coming up on like 12. No, more than that. Jeez, like 15. Close to like 15 years. Yeah, 15 years of freedom. All right. And look at that. Their basing's kind of boring, but again, these were all painted for speed, so they'll look fine. What was that? True. Yeah, it's not a bad job for a speed paint. And they got that. They rebooted Zombicide. Who didn't see that one coming? What? The sculpts look cooler. I don't know. I just like Zombicide for what it is. It's just a like just kind of a dumb run around and stomp zombies game. It's fine with a bunch of models that you can paint. That's all that game is. Well, we had people when that game first came out. We had people that were seriously trying to like figure out the deep strategical meaning of that game, and I'm like, dude, either you get the chainsaw and the shotgun or not. Really, it's really all that's going to happen in this game. Wow. Let's see. Like what? Oh, Dungeon Fighter? Is that a Simon game? I didn't know that was a Simon game. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I still have my painted Rising Sun that I've only played once. Though, but I was impressed. Like, this is a super cool game. Then it was like, nah, we're gonna go back to miniatures games. I brought it to game night once, and this really annoying person followed me around. I want to play that game. Who the fuck are you? No. I'm like, get away. I want to play that game. Ah, please let me play it. And then so like me and Cody and I forget, so somebody else played, and it was dope. And we're like, yeah, we like this game. I'm gonna play it next time. I'm like, oh, I'm not bringing in this game ever again. And it never came back out. Just, okay, good job. Yeah, board games are, in general, are a bad investment for me, which is why I was a little hesitant at getting this game. But it's so cool looking. I don't know. Maybe we do only play it once and then I get rid of it, but I don't know. And then when you sell a board game, you're not gonna make, you don't make like the kind of profit you make selling a miniature. Like, it's not like selling a Guild Ball team where you're gonna make a profit. People that buy board games at best will pay retail for this, and at worst they'll ask for a discount because this board game, guys, a discount. So yeah, the only thing, like, the only thing cool that could happen would be somebody contacts me and says, "Hey man, will you take a commission to paint this exact game?" And I'll be like, "Yes, I will." And then you just charge them and swap the models out. That's the best that could happen. But I mean, I've had people do that, and it actually works pretty well. But that's like, you kind of just have to luck out, and somebody has to want that exact game. I've been trying to sell Rising Sun to a friend of mine. I think I might just sell it. I'll just sell it to him at retail, just so it, because at least he plays it. Like, he'll play it. Oh, cool. Well, it sounds cool. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. My my son really likes playing Rumble Slam. It's a great game for him. Let that dry. For what? Oh, yes. Yes. What? It's just that's just that's just trying too hard. Mhm. I don't know. You're cutting out. I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh, you're talking about Cards Against Humanity? The bigger, blacker box? Yeah. That game was cool when it first came out. Then it just got annoying as shit after a while. Yeah. What? Is it just all black card humor? Cause which is cool, I guess, but that's but that doesn't sound. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. That sounds like the whitest fucking thing I've ever heard. Actually, it's like what, what, what is that? What? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Cards Against Humanity. I, my wife loved that game when it first came out, and we would play that game all the time. And then I remember we played it once. We played it once as part of like a charity thing. There was like a charity event, and I forget it was, you know, this real like humanitarian type effort. And we were playing with the organizers, and I was like, and I'm playing the regular like Holocaust jokes and all that kind of stuff in Cards Against Humanity, and we're all having a good laugh. And at one point, we were like, "So this is only funny within this context, right?" I said that to the organizer, and she says, "Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's an indulgence, right? To be able to say, yeah, yeah, we're gonna do that." I'm like, yeah, but the only context here is that this is an in group. Imagine." if people were playing this on the side and wasn't part of this charity event, would you be judging them? And she got super mad at me. I'm like, yeah, because you're right. Like that's true. Well, that's the thing. I mean, that was like kind of my whole statement of like the whole, I don't know, the whole like social justice thing. It's like, oh yeah, you can, it's only funny when we say it. It's only okay when we do it. Like, yeah, well, no, it's not. It's it's funny or it's not. Wow, I hit like some weird major lag thing there, which is upsetting. Like you should just be, in my opinion, you should just be able to make those jokes all the time, no matter what. I'm down with that because you don't know it. I don't know. It's just dumb. I'm just. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Humanity is still played in all of these types of settings, where all these people get all self-righteous and shit about what you can say and not say, and then they turn around and play the game, and you're like, dude, you're just being a hypocrite. I think it's fine that everybody gets to play this game, but like, don't turn around and attack people that are playing the game that aren't part of your little friend circle. Like, stop pointing the finger at other people for being this and that. Right. Like, I don't know. I'm just jokes in all directions. It's fine. Actually, I would say it's more free for all. I think the best way to I think the best way to like break the boundaries and all that kind of shit is to just like break them. Get it all out in the get all out in the open and say it, and everybody can laugh at themselves and laugh at each other, and we're good. That's the only way you can humanize people. You can't treat you can't put them in a box and treat them like they're like endangered animals, or you know puppies or helpless children. Let people take a joke, and then let them joke about you. That's the best thing, is when they can turn around and go, oh yeah, well you're this, and that's super funny. What? Weird. Mr. Lava Lava wasn't me. Shaggy. That dude was hilarious. No. Is it Shaggy? The what? Who's Sebastian? Yes! Because why not? Go on with your bad self, Shaggy. And they're just gonna keep. They're just gonna keep putting Shaggy out there. We need another Jamaican. I know, Shaggy. Yeah, get that cash, man. All right. Well, we have we have officially hit the point where we can play a game based on everything that I painted. There's 5 miniatures left to paint, but none of them are critical for Saturday. But probably I'll probably fire it up tomorrow night and paint this guy, who's just a giant statue. So you just paint a bronze statue and you're done. Um, I don't understand why he's holding a shake weight personally, but okay. He's holding some sort of bronze shake weight, but he's cool. And then I have the other 4 characters that can just sort of get painted when they get painted. So got a samurai, got this guy who's like an enforcer. He has like cool tattoos and stuff you can paint on that guy. And then you got um, the ninja, which I was surprised nobody picked the ninja. She is awesome. And then you have the kitsune. So furry. I thought for Yvonne was torn between these two. She was torn between the sorceress and the furry, and she couldn't decide, and then she went with the sorceress. So that's cool. But anyways, it is now 11:30, so I am gonna call it here.